Salmonella outbreaks linked to moringa supplements trigger investigations across the United States. The United Nations warns that global hunger could reach record levels in 2026. Funding shortfalls threaten food assistance for millions of vulnerable people worldwide. And experts in the United Kingdom warn that climate pressures, inflation, and supply chain disruptions could weaken food security. Welcome to Food Safety and Food Security TV, your trusted source for insights on food safety and food security around the world. My name is Blessing Onojede, a senior QHSC and food safety leader and a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Food Science and Technology. Let's begin in the United States. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, together with the Food and Drug Administration, issued alerts regarding salmonella outbreaks linked to moringa-based supplements. Investigations reported illnesses across multiple states with several hospitalizations. Now, why does this matter? Dietary supplements are often perceived as natural and safe. However, like any food-related product, they must be produced, handled, and distributed under strict safety controls. When contamination occurs, the consequences can affect consumers across large geographic areas before problems are detected. This incident also highlights the importance of product traceability and rapid public health investigations. So, what's the way forward? Stronger manufacturing controls, effective supplier verification, and continued surveillance by public health authorities. Now, to a major global food security concern. The United Nations World Food Programme has warned that acute food insecurity could affect as many as 363 million people in 2026. According to international assessments, conflicts, economic instability, rising costs, and climate-related pressures continue to drive food insecurity in many parts of the world. Now, why is this important? Food security is about more than food production. It is also about whether people can consistently access safe, nutritious, and affordable food. When food insecurity rises, the impacts can include hunger, malnutrition, reduced economic productivity, and increased vulnerability among already at risk populations. So, what's the way forward? Greater investments in resilient food systems, stronger support for vulnerable communities, and international cooperation to address the root causes of hunger. Staying with food security, the World Food Programme has also warned that humanitarian funding remains significantly below what is required to meet growing needs around the world. As food insecurity rises, aid organizations are increasingly forced to prioritize only the most severe emergencies. Now, why does this matter? Humanitarian food assistance serves as a critical safety net for millions of people affected by conflict, displacement, economic hardship, and natural disasters. When funding falls short, the ability to provide timely support becomes increasingly difficult. This story reminds us that addressing hunger is not only about producing enough food, it is also about ensuring resources are available to deliver assistance where it is most needed. So, what's the way forward? Sustained international support, predictable humanitarian funding, and long term investments that strengthen local food systems. And finally, the United Kingdom. Food security experts have warned that climate related crop losses, inflation, supply chain pressure, and geographical instability could threaten long term food resilience. The warning has renewed discussions around the need for stronger food security planning and preparedness. Now, why is this significant? Modern food systems are increasingly exposed to multiple pressure at the same time. extreme weather events, rising production costs, transportation disruptions, and international uncertainties can all affect availability and affordability. This story highlights the importance of proactive planning rather than reactive responses. So, what's the way forward? More resilient agricultural systems, diversified supply chains, strategic planning, and investments that strengthen food system resilience. So, what do these stories tell us about global food systems? This week's developments from the United States, the United Nation, humanitarian organizations, and the United Kingdom points to one important reality. Food safety and food security remain deeply interconnected, like we always say. Contamination incidents can threaten public health, while hunger, funding challenges, and food system vulnerabilities can affect access to food for millions of people. These stories also remind us that food systems must be resilient not only to contamination risks, but also to economic pressures, climate challenges, and humanitarian crises. Protecting food systems requires coordinated action across governments, industries, international organizations, and communities. Because safe food and secure food accesses are essential foundations of public health and sustainable development. Thank you for joining us on Food Safety and Food Security TV. Safer food systems and secure food access remain essential for every nation and family. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for weekly insights on food safety and food security around the world.